How does adaptive immunity for molecular memory? Imagine your immune system as a smart security system that remembers intruders so it can stop them faster next time. That's what adaptive immunity does. It learns from each encounter and keeps a record. When your body first faces a new germ, specialized immune cells called lymphocytes jump into action. There are two main types, B cells and T cells. B cells are like factory workers that produce specific weapons called antibodies. T cells are like soldiers that attack infected cells or coordinate the response. The first time your immune system meets a pathogen, antigen-presenting cells find pieces of the germ called antigens. They show these antigens to naive T cells, which then become active effector T cells. These effector T cells help destroy infected cells or activate other immune cells. Meanwhile, B cells are stimulated to make antibodies tailored to the pathogen. Some of these B cells and T cells become memory cells. Most of the active cells die off after the infection clears, but a small group of these cells survive for a long time as memory B cells and memory T cells. These cells have unique receptors made through genetic rearrangements. These rearrangements involve processes like V, D, J recombination and somatic hypermutation, which create highly specific receptors that can recognize the same pathogen again. Memory cells circulate in the blood and resided in lymphoid tissues, ready to act quickly if the same germ shows up again. When the body encounters the pathogen a second time, these memory cells respond faster and more strongly. Memory T cells quickly turn into effector T cells, and memory B cells rapidly produce high-affinity antibodies. This faster response often prevents illness altogether. At the molecular level, memory formation involves changes in gene activity that make these cells more sensitive and responsive. Memory T cells often have receptors with higher affinity, so they need less stimulation to react. Memory B cells undergo affinity maturation, which makes their antibodies better at binding the pathogen. This process of forming molecular memory is the foundation of vaccination. When you get a vaccine, your immune system learns to make memory cells without getting sick. That way, if you meet the real pathogen later, your immune system can fight it off quickly and effectively. In simple terms, adaptive immunity creates long-lasting memory by making special cells with highly specific receptors. These cells stick around after the infection is gone, ready to respond faster next time. This ability to remember is what keeps us protected over time and is the reason vaccines work so well.